One of the toughest things to do in all of college football. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football.
So turning it on, still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
The quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UConn's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Rios. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB. In this one, put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got him.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. UConn quick to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense at an empty set. Looking downfield, it's Rios. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. The short hands, it's Guerrero. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. Inside the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Coleman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Swan. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
21, UConn, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. UConn quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Rios. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Surging forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Holds it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Under fire. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They kick it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Rios. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up the throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, UConn.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. UConn quick to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run the option. Now the toss. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. To the ground. He's got it again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for a man. It's Rios. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 21 to Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He'll throw it with the catch. It's Hester. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Rios. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Mustangs are flying down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll do it himself. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield. It's Hester. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up third down.
Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll give it to the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Dropping back, it's Rios. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. A quick
strike.
Just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Hester. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the toss. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line, it's Swan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. And they've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to. And let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Rios. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. His drive will open from the 15. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They try to get it outside on the left. Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wood. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.